Should you get the Good vs. Evil base game or the Zombie Kittens base game? I've gotten this question countless times on this channel, and I'll be giving you my answer right here in this video. To start, let's take a look at the base game that promised to test all of our friendships with literal fire. Launched in the last half of 2023, Good vs. Evil was a highly anticipated game release, due in large part to the fact that it was said to contain the most powerful card in the Exploding Kittens world, the Godcat card. Whether or not the Godcat card is the most powerful card is a question that I cover in my video, the top 10 most powerful Exploding Kittens cards. Regardless of my thoughts on that card, this base game promised to be the biggest thing yet to happen to Exploding Kittens. Did Good vs. Evil live up to fans' expectations? Yes and no. On one hand, Good vs. Evil introduced a new gameplay mechanic never before seen in Exploding Kittens, one where a single card could launch an Armageddon event. In this event, one player would win the Godcat card while the other player would suffer at the hands of the Devilcat card. This alone added something new and exciting to a well-worn game. On the other hand, some fans were surprised at the lack of new cards included in this base game. With a total of 4 new playable cards, Good vs. Evil came stocked with cards that players had already seen before. This led to many fans feeling underwhelmed by all the hype that led up to the game's release. Then again, Good vs. Evil wasn't meant to be a new expansion pack, but rather a new base game. It makes sense that previously established cards would need to be blended in with the new cards in order to round out the gameplay experience. But when advertisements make it clear that fans are getting something entirely new, you can't blame a person for feeling a little shortchanged. At the end of the day, Good vs. Evil is a perfect fit for the fan that craves the fun of the original base game, with some cutthroat gameplay mechanics thrown in for good measure. And now let's take a look at the base game that brought the world of Exploding Kittens surging back to life. Taking the world by storm in the summer of 2022, Zombie Kittens crept up on all of us like the living dead, only to sink its teeth into us with some truly zany surprises. Not only did Zombie Kittens give us 7 brand new playable cards, but it also gave us the Zombie Kitten card, a card that not only diffuses an Exploding Kitten card, but also brings one dead player back to life of your choosing. In short, Zombie Kittens was less of a base game spin-off and more of an all-out expansion. Not only could Zombies stand on its own as an excellent game in its own right, but it could also be easily added to any other base game or expansion in your collection. This instantly made Zombie a standout in the Exploding Kittens world and a must-have for fans everywhere. The only downside to this base game is that it doesn't work very well with 2 players, as it relies on you having dead players to resurrect. Without question, Zombie Kittens is a perfect fit for the fan that's ready for a bold and exciting new adventure in a post-apocalyptic world. With that said, which base game should you pick up? While both base games add a fresh spin to the gameplay that we all know and love, there's no question in my mind that Zombie Kittens is your best bet. The sheer amount of awesome new cards that you get with this base game is amazing, and the overall theme of zombified felines is purely genius. That said, Good vs. Evil still adds some fun wrinkles to the gameplay and is still worth picking up if you want to round out your Exploding Kittens collection. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope it helped you make a decision. Take care, and I'll see you around.